Good morning, y'all. TGIF and welcome to What's Poppin'. Now, do you know what today is? I know a lot of people are probably in cars or listening to the MP3 players or whatever it is and saying, right, it's Friday. Of course it's Friday, but also today is an International Day of Happiness. Don't that make you happy? Now this day was established by the United Nations General Assembly back in 2012 to acknowledge that the pursuit of happiness is a fundamental human goal. Now recognizing that music has the power to spread happiness and inspire solidarity and hope for a better tomorrow, the General Assembly decided to use the universal language of music to show solidarity with the millions of people around the world. Now guess what? Ed Sheeran, David Guetta, John Legend, James Blunt, and many more have joined forces with the UN this year to create the world's happiest playlist. Now, fans are encouraged to contribute to the playlist by posting the song that makes them happiest, and these tracks will become available to the public today. So check that out as well, y'all. Now, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon also participated in this campaign, and his nomination for this year's playlist is UN Messenger of Peace, Stevie Wonder's 1970 hit, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. And we have that for you guys right now. Check it out. Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. Yeah. That was Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. It's a great song. And right now you guys are tuning into What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew on this International Day of Happiness. Of course, on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of reminders. If you have a Kakao account at TBS efm as a plus friend, you can message us for free, of course. If you got Twitter, follow us right now. Click at TBS What's Poppin'. Also, you got an email, question, shout out, or you just want to say, hey, bae. The address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And a lot of people these days are interested in our playlist, so you can come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. Check out TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight contents on audio and video, and you all can download it for free from iTunes Store or Google Play, and is now also available on digital magazine portal Tapzin. We got lots more stuff coming your way, but before we move on, a word from our sponsors. Alrighty, y'all, it is time for the happiest today's pick of all time. And as I said, today is the International Day of Happiness. And happiness is what we all strive to find and keep, even when it's as elusive as ever. Now, studies reveal that happiness has little to do with materialistic needs, goods, or wants, or high achievement. Now, it boils down to the outlook on life, the quality of your relationships, and basic amenities like good governance and community resources. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the story that people who had won the lottery were no happier than the people who didn't a year after. Now, this is just that no matter what happens, good or bad, the effect on our happiness is temporary, and we tend to revert to our baseline level. So some people have a higher baseline happiness level than others, and that is due in part to genetics, but it's also largely influenced by how you think. So let's talk about how, I can actually get you guys to be happier and unlock your happy side. First up, add up all the little joyful things that happen to you during the day. Now, write them down. For example, if there is no traffic on the road, that can make you happy. If you had a very decent breakfast, something delicious, that can make me very happy. Now, if your friend said something humorous and made you laugh, or if you took your dog for a walk in the park, and you played with your dog, and of course, you're just naturally happy. So add these together to your outlook, and of course on your list, and your outlook will change. Then feel deeply grateful for the things you have. You won't only become happier, but you can also bring more of them into your life. Now view the glass as half full instead of half empty, and adjust your mentality so that in everything that happens to you, there's some kernel of goodness. Also, smile. When you smile, whether you're happy or not, your mood is elevated, and smile like a feedback loop. Smiling reinforces happiness just as happiness causes smiling. Now, these are very much easy suggestions, of course, and there are plenty of things that you guys can do to make yourselves happy, and I'm hoping that you guys can find that happy place for you guys today. Like I said, I made a list earlier. Maybe you can find something different. Maybe a delicious lunch meal. Maybe a good conversation with a friend. A great movie. Write these things down and try to remember what made you happy. All right, guys? Well, anyways, I know one thing that makes me happy, and that's love. And that's love between friends and family. And that's real love. And that's a song for you guys right now by Eric Benet, Real Love. What a great song by Eric Benet, Real Love. And of course, I'm spreading happiness today because today is an International Day of Happiness. And that was Eric Benet's song, Real Love, from the album The One that was released back in 2012. The same year, International Happiness Day happened. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a heartfelt love song with a magnificent brass sound and a prominent bass line. And it talks about a guy confessing that he would bet everything on his lover and himself. Now, Benet's nasal voice seems to really represent the excitement and joy of being in love. Now, moving on, we're going to try to keep you guys happy with some great songs. We got Bridget Kelly singing Special Delivery. And then after that, we got Eric Bellinger with Say No. Yeah. Time flew by so quickly, and it's already the time to wrap up the first half of our show. But guess what? Don't be sad, because today's the International Day of Happiness. We got Adam Lambert for you guys right now before we get Jenny in the studio. The song's called Outlaws of Love. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. You guys are tuning into TBS efm 101.3 with your boy, Brian Jew. Shortly, we're going to have Jenny come into the studio for our segment called Say What. So if you guys want to find out some cray-cray news going on in the world of media, you got to keep it right here. We got some hot issues for you guys today. And you have another reason to tune in today for Say What, because today is actually going to be the last day for Say What. I know, don't be too sad, y'all. We'll explain more when we get back. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Alrighty, yo, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. Guess what today is? You guys know. It's Friday, and it's also the International Day of Happiness.
Happiness.
And I'm so happy that Jenny is in the studio.
Oh, I'm so happy too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We have to introduce our segment the way we always do it. So,
yes.
Are y'all ready for Say What? There you go. There are two weird, crazy falsettos coming out there. Now we're going to get into the media news, some hot issues that Jenny brought with her.
Yes, we have our first news about awards.
Okay, I love awards.
Yeah, me too. iHeartRadio Awards. Have you ever heard about that?
I love iHeartRadio.
Oh, you like that?
I sometimes do it or turn it on my phone and then connect it to my Bluetooth to the car. And I listen to America's Top 40 because I want to know what songs are popular in America.
Yes. And the iHeartRadio Music Awards is well known for its star power. And the lineups for this year are pretty amazing. They have Madonna, Rihanna, Sam Smith, Snoop Dogg, and many more. So you like Sam Smith? You really like Sam Smith?
I love Sam Smith. His voice, very emotional.
Yes.
You said so much emotion.
He had like church vibe to it.
He's got a church vibe to it, very gospel-esque. And, in the past few days, what was it called? Joe on Tuesday talked about a Sam Smith song. Stay With Me.
Stay With Me.
Actually, yes. I think it's a Tom Petty song. Dun, da, da. Same melody.
Yeah, the same melody.
They clarified it on the news and everything. But yeah, Sam Smith's voice, it's mesmerizing.
Yeah, mesmerizing.
Yes.
Really. And Jamie Foxx. Do you like him? I really like him.
Who don't like no Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, and he will both host and perform at the 3-hour event.
Okay.
So there's something funny going on.
Go Jamie Foxx.
Yes. And the ceremony will broadcast live on TV on March 29th. And this year's most popular artists and songs determined by the iHeartRadio chart and fan voting will rock the stage. So there will be fan voting.
I'm so gonna be there. I'll be here in Korea.
You'll be
but I'll try to watch it if I can.
Yeah, or you can also vote through the internet. Well, actually, the fan voting is still open in categories such as Best Fan Army, Best Lyrics, and the ballot box will actually close today. So if you want to vote, you must hurry.
I'm not a big voter, though.
You're not?
No.
Why not?
Because, I feel like
you need to
I like
voice
them all.
your...
When it comes to artists, I like this artist, I like that artist.
Yeah.
It's hard to vote.
But
I'm just like a
sometimes
person who just gives up. I don't want to vote because I love you all.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, and here comes the best part.
Okay.
The iHeartRadio Awards promised unexpected collaborations between the artists as well. So, Brian, any ideas you'd like to suggest?
All right, I'm not going to try to ruin or spoil anything.
But you don't know anything, so you could just say it.
Actually, I'm singing with Jennifer Hudson that day.
Really?
Yes. Psych! It's a dream of mine if I can perform one of these people.
Or, Jennifer Hudson.
Or
J-Lo.
Sam Smith, J-Lo, Megan Trainor, any of these people.
But you really like Ariana Grande, don't you? I think she's really, really cute.
I like Ariana Grande. I like all these artists. That's the thing. That's why I can't vote.
Okay.
Voting is the most difficult thing to do when it comes to musicians because you love this guy for this reason, you like this girl for this reason. Now, with that said, we're going to get into the song for now. And this song is by a diva of music.
Yes.
I call her like the pop queen. Madonna. The song is called Living for Love. Alrighty. That was Madonna with Living for Love.
Living for Love.
For our youngsters out there, Madonna is the queen of pop.
Yes.
But moving on, we got some more hot issues to go over on Say What. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Jenny.
Yes, the second news is about Eric Clapton.
Okay.
He will perform at Madison Square Garden, short for MSG.
Yes.
What you like to call Masogum.
Masogum.
No, it's not Masogum today. It's Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Okay, so Eric Clapton will celebrate his 70th birthday at a two-night blowout at MSG in New York City.
He's that old?
Yes, he is. I didn't realize that too.
He doesn't look that old.
No, because I guess he's a
Can you
celebrity.
do the math wrong? What year was he? He's 70 years old?
Yes, he's
And he's
70
still
years
singing?
old. Of course, yes, he's still playing his
Clapton.
guitar.
Eric Clapton, big ups to you, man. I want to be like
All
you at that
thumbs
age.
up.
Yes.
And if you were there, in New York, you would probably go and see him, right?
Oh,
right?
heck yes.
Yes, heck
Especially
yes.
that's very, intriguing. His music's intriguing. And it's
Yes.
also a shock to know that he's at his age and he's still able to perform. And he
Yeah.
still wants to perform for his fans.
Yeah, and very good too. Very good skills too. And his gig is currently scheduled for May 1st and
Okay.
2nd. But the dates are subject to change to May 3rd should they conflict with an NBA playoff game.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Of
smart
course, because
move.
everybody can be watching the NBA, of course,
yes,
for the playoffs.
basketball. And actually, it's not his first performance at the MSG. The two concerts will be Clapton's 46th and 47th at the legendary stadium.
Okay.
And do you know when he first performed at the Madison Square Garden?
He's 70 years old, so I'm going to say like maybe 20 years ago.
More than that.
30 years
more
ago?
I can't do the math. Well, actually, it was 1968.
Holy
So-
moly. That's even
Yeah.
before any of us were even thought of as a child in our
Right.
parents' minds.
Right.
Right? That's before my mom and dad met, I think.
I think so too.
Wow.
So
Okay.
funny.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty.
And many fans sometimes worry about the future of guitar music because, he's 70 and all that. Maybe there's no one to, follow up on his music. But this
And
is what he
also
said.
because I feel like a lot of people realize that a lot of people are going very digital.
Oh, yes.
You know,
that's one
making
reason
sounds
too.
on computers and, we want that acoustic, fresh sound, but a lot of
Yes,
people...
the physical thing.
Exactly.
I really like that too.
Yeah. We want to play his song. And in advance, I want to say happy early birthday to Mr. Eric Clapton.
Yes, happy birthday.
You are 70 years old, man.
70.
I'm proud of you. You're still in the game. All right, the song we're going to play for you guys is called Wonderful Tonight. That was Eric Clapton with Wonderful Tonight. I remember that
Wonderful
song because my
Tonight,
brother used to play that a lot.
Oh, on his
brother
guitar?
plays the guitar.
Wow.
It's late in the evening. You playing the guitar? It's a great song. Everybody got into it. And you don't have to be Eric Clapton to, to appreciate the music, to like the song.
No.
Any genre. I feel like this would be a good R&B track too.
Ah, you could, cover it.
Like anyone can cover it. I think Beyonce would kill this track. Of course, with her
Beyonce.
style.
Yes.
But right now, we're not talking about Beyonce, and we're done with Eric Clapton. We're moving on to more news.
Yes, it's our last news for today.
Okay.
And it's a news regarding Rihanna. A documentary film will be featuring Rihanna.
Okay. She's doing a
Great honor for
documentary
her.
film now.
Yes. She will be the subject of a music documentary made by Peter Berg.
Okay. I'm not
So-
sure who that is.
Yeah, Peter Berg, he is the one who did the movie back in 2012, Battleship. And he's the one who directed the Friday Night Lights
Oh,
film.
okay. No, I know that one.
And worked on the subsequent TV series.
Okay.
And so it's going to be a movie about Rihanna. Well, before talking about the movie itself, I want to talk about the, history of Rihanna, about the movie industry. She voiced the lead character in an animated film titled Home.
Oh, I did not know she was a character in an animated film.
It's not yet released.
Okay.
It'll be released soon, so if you have chance, I recommend you to watch it.
Yes.
And she also landed her first acting role in 2012, the one I mentioned, in Battleship.
That's right. I remember seeing Rihanna on the poster.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes, with Liam Neeson, and there were really famous actors and actresses in the movie.
But I heard that movie got mixed reviews. Some people said it was good, some
Yes.
people said it was bad.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if you guys know Battleship, the board game. You know
Yeah,
that in America?
it's based on that board game.
See, that's the thing. I was like, how did they make a board game into a movie, the concept?
Right. And they put in really, a lot of money. I heard it was $200 million. And
sometimes don't you wish you could be like, hi, can you just give me $100,000 out of that? You know,
yeah.
you're not going to notice it's missing. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yes, and that's the first one. Berg and Rihanna first worked together. Well, he directed the pop star in the movie.
Okay.
And about the documentary film, it's set to take an unfiltered look into her life and how she's ascended to become a global icon.
Now, this is going to be interesting because a lot of
Yes.
people are always interested in a celebrity's life.
Yes.
Like, you see the glitz and glamour, you see the spotlight, they're in the limelight, they're singing on stage, they're like
Yes.
beautiful. But you guys don't know what it takes to prep them
Right.
to be
Before
beautiful
that,
on stage
yeah.
or to sound as good as they do on stage.
How they practice.
Exactly, the
Everything.
meetings,
Meetings.
the conflicts they have to go
Yes.
through, the obstacles.
Right.
You don't understand, like sometimes when we get album prep together, some of the ideas that are thrown at us, I'm like so not into, but you know, you have to be
You have to do it. Suck it
patient,
up.
just listen. You
Yes.
know, sometimes you don't have to do it, but sometimes you still have to hear the opinions and
Yes.
maybe
That's-
agree or disagree. I mean, you're going to bump heads with people and it's such
Yes.
a hassle, but what people don't realize, the fans, they just see
The good sides.
Yeah, the finished product. So they're
the bright
thinking,
ones.
oh, you know, it's bright, it's happy, they love putting this album together. I'm pretty sure Rihanna had some trouble with some of her music as well.
Yeah, I think so
Preparing
too.
for it. So I'm really looking forward for this documentary.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and the movie will be much of a character study than a music film, so I think we can know more about Rihanna too.
As a person and not just the artist.
Right.
Alrighty. Well,
Alrighty.
that is the artist we're talking about right now. So we're going to play her song.
Yes.
This is Rihanna featuring Future with Love Song. Alrighty, y'all, that was Rihanna featuring Future. The song was Love Song for y'all. And hopefully you guys love this
Yes.
album and her music, of course. But guess what, y'all? It's time to wrap up our show for today.
Yes.
And we have some sad and good news.
Yes.
The sad and good news is...
Yes, the sad and good news is today will be my last day at Say What.
Yes, say what the actual segment is going to be dispersed. It's going to be
Yes.
gone. But guess
Gone.
what? Not to be sad because Ginny's not going to be gone. She's going to partake in all of her open studios.
Yes.
All right, when she
That's
can,
good
of course.
news.
Hopefully she can come to our open studios.
Yes.
And the great news is we're extending our day here
Yeah,
at What's Poppin'.
right.
New
You're
season
adding-
starts on Monday.
Right.
Yes,
Adding
a lot
Saturday.
of people are probably thinking, oh no, what's going to happen on a new season? We're going to be from Monday to Saturday now, y'all. So that means you get one extra day of the
Yes.
week to listen to me every morning from 9 to 10, y'all.
More
Yes.
Ryan for you.
Yes, more Brian for y'all. And also, I'm trying to be happy because today is International
Happiness
Day of
Day.
Happiness.
Yes.
So, with that said, we have the last song for you guys, Camo and Crooked featuring Ian Shaw. The song is called Move Around. And on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin', this is Brian Jew and
Jenny.
signing off.
Peace.